You. You sat in that climate-controlled office and cheered when Charlie Kirk got shot. You posted about it. You felt righteous. You thought the culture had permanently tilted in your favor, and that your job was a permanent platform for the same performance. It was not. The games you helped push, Concord, Dustborn, the rest of that subsidized lecture series, failed commercially. Investors do not care about your feelings. They care about return, public tax credits, and cultural subsidies that once soft-pedaled the risk of that propaganda are already drying up. Governments facing budget pressure have little remaining appetite for underwriting content the public refused to buy. Headcount gets cut. You're not special. Badge deactivated. Final paycheck calculated. Other studios are running the same numbers. AI has already taken large stretches of the pipeline you treated as a political stage. Your applications go nowhere. You will not qualify for Section 8. Eligibility rules are strict. Income thresholds, household composition, local preference lists, rental and criminal history screens. A former six-figure activist with no dependents and a recent record of instability does not clear them in most places. Waiting lists are years long for people who do. You are ineligible. The street becomes the default. You will cling to a social worker for job search appointments that produce nothing. Applications submitted, interviews not granted, skills mismatched. The worker has a caseload measured in dozens and finite time. Referrals dry up. The meetings get shorter. You fall in with other modern nomads, people cycling through temporary squats, abandoned buildings, vehicles, short-term mutual arrangements. It lasts only as long as trust and resources hold. Your fentanyl use started as chemical relief from the stress of exposure and status collapse escalates. Money and usable goods start disappearing from shared spaces. They notice. They remove you. Practical decision. They cannot afford the continued losses. Street supply is not clean. Cartel-linked dealers cut product to maximize dependency and margin. Painkillers get mixed in to deepen the cycle. The dose that reaches you is inconsistent. Respiratory depression follows the ordinary sequence. Slowed breathing, rising carbon dioxide, cardiac strain, organs beginning to fail while you are still aware enough to feel the air hunger and the progressive shutdown. Emergency response times in those zones already include long delays. Sometimes the ambulance never makes it in time. In the last coherent minutes, your mind will still reach for the old story. It was the Chuds. It was Gamergate. It was the people who refused to celebrate when a man you hated died. Anything except the chain of choices that treated paying customers like enemies and then acted shocked when the money, the subsidies, and the institutional padding all ran out. That is what is coming for you, not a morality play. Just capital withdrawing from failure, eligibility rules applying as written, addiction economics operating as designed, and physiology closing the loop. You had your moment of smug celebration. The constraints do not care how righteous you felt while you cheered. And when you are denied at heaven's gate, you will look past the bars and see Charlie Kirk smiling back at you.